The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone.
All right.
And a good return up past the 30.
Now hold on, I gotta win a game.
By an illegal block or a hold. Let's see. So that will push him back.
And now we know why I have a little extra space to run.
You want to run the ball.
No legal block.
You think I can't stop that bullshit? Let's just go ahead and strike him like he do me. Where's the tight end? Okay, he ran it the other way. There you go, boy. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You know what? DK Dobbins, you ain't going to have no running yards. We're going to stop that bullshit in there. Now we're going.
While we know that the identity of this offense is to throw the ball, they've got to run it every so often, if for no other reason than to tamp down the pass rush. They can't let them just tee off and get to their quarterback.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Trying to lay one up deep. And got his man complete. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And I guess, Charles, sometimes when you have a receiver well over 6 foot, you do that. Just put it up there, let him grab it, and he did.
And it certainly appears like a 50-50 ball, right? We always talk about that when both sides have a chance to get the receiver or the guy covering him.
Yeah.
But I think the odds actually are in favor of the offense. They can see the ball coming oftentimes before the defender can get his head around. So I think that really goes to like 70-30, and they should be able to go up and get it most of the time.
And he got it there. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted.
Come on, Harris. You want that 5 on your jersey. You got to get the interception.
For the 41. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to air one out. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Back to throw.
They got the fucking ball.
And it falls down incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And the punt team on now as this one sent away.
Oh my God, good punt. Get that nigga, team.
Defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know they're securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
On 2nd down now.
I see him. I see him too late.
Running room, if any at all. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play.
The Eagles Super Bowl was a fluke.
To make the stop before it turns into something.
Last week proved it. I don't care what y'all say. We won that game.
Two runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10.
The NFL is rigged.
They'll block the throw. He rifles one that's intercepted.
All I try to do is go short.
Picked off by Ken Crowley. And they will take over with a football just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find the spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
No, check, Patriot. Now let's go. 3-19.
And on the ground they go with a running back.
Oh, my God.
Showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Let's go.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division, looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round.
Just shy of the 40, they'll mark him down at the 39. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now this time he'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go deep. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Take 4. Black 99 Philly, here we go. Watch it now, Barney.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep downfield. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Here we go. Green 39.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And
good shit, boy.
There, a nice hit.
That's
jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney. All right, here we go. Green, 39. Green, 39.
He'll look to throw. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles.
Oh, he thought he was going to get him by himself.
To adjust and account for that.
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
A nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And it'll be Titan football. The first update now from a game going on in Cleveland. And it's the Browns out to the early advantage. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throw left side complete. That's Stokes. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
On 2nd down, Adams, and able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Here we go now. Green, 39. Green, 39. Leopard, Leopard. Watch it now, Barney, Barney.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
He caught it. I seen him like,
interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. A great read, and it's picked off. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Oh, fighting off the defender. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. They'll set up the throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They're going to look to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they'll walk him back half the distance. After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. This will be fielded at the 17. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Vikings holding the football. They take over 1st and 10 following the interception.
They call holding. I got 3 tight ends in the game. They call
from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Thought that was a free play. I would do that all the right way. Yeah. Now it's 9-7.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback.
Nope.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, you got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
They pay me live. They play me live. Hold up.
They run a draw here on 2nd down. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Yeah.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete.
What?
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was staying in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone.
Oh, my God.
No, not enough time. They hit him and
They
forced
stopped.
that incompletion. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10.
Damn, man, y'all didn't take y'all Midwest ass
He'll
there.
drop the throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. Well, this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. And last time they surrendered to safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
Boy, it juices up the defense.
Without a doubt, that's a great way to score some points.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there at 22.
You sent the best song you sent, and he
One
said it was
play
trash.
has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
I can find it, dude.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Let's go!
on second down now. Adams. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
Shit, that's real catchy. You can dance to.
These niggas is tough to impress. You know what I'm saying? I gotta watch the guys.
They'll set up a throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down.
Yeah.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Watch it now, Barney. Hot. Over. Hot.
They go play action here on first down.
Shit, wrong person.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on to it at second down.
Well, he's been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
What up,
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, eluding the tackle. Oh, now he bowls him over.
Let me get off.
And
I feel you on that.
Shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
It's America team, and they don't like that. We say, Steak, you ain't gonna go that far. It is, though.
They'll look to throw here.
Yes, good catch.
Complete. The Titans efficient passing on this drive.
I'm trying to win this game right now. Did you feel me?
If you're going to blitz,
Damn, I got the wrong tight end for this.
Coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
Juke him,
And
Titus.
Down to the 32.
Damn.
Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still,
I'm about
a
to throw
lot of
everything
guys
in
to
the
account
kitchen
for.
I just need a few more yards up.
They only got a yard out of that last completion,
Everything but the kitchen.
and that makes this 2nd and 9. First carry for their
I gotta remember to take my hand off this fucking R2 button.
About the 30-31-yard line.
Yeah.
Only a yard on the pickup, and now they've got a 3rd down and 8.
That nigga had a hole. Nah, you can't. We're gonna be up by 6:30, so. By 6:30. I mean, not by, yeah. Be gone by the house, so it'll be 6. I don't even know. That's what we still trying to find out.
Back to throw here.
No!
But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 24. And a great return as he takes this up just shy of the 45. Well, and I saw the pressure coming out, and that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Being chased out left.
He got the fucking ball.
Gonna be
Go ahead and send me for another secret.
I would say
In
it'd
fact,
probably be a
open
good
the door
idea for him
and
to
I'll tell
reintroduce
him.
himself
Hold
to
on,
his
Steph.
receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. next series before you get out there. Hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Over!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Give him 4 yards on the play, and that will lead us into the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. More from Minneapolis after this.
Gun! Now let's go! Blue, land it!
They'll look to throw. A man over the middle, and it's complete. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Detroit!
They'll look to throw now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make it second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Watch him now, Barney!
Looking to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Buying time to his left. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Steps away to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Daniel Carlson now for the Viking field goal. Carlson able to put this one through. And that will bump up the lead again to 12-0. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
I'm here. I'm still here.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
And
this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Second and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards.
I can hear you.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39. Detroit.
Probably so.
They'll throw now on the final play. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And
oh, my God,
all the
he
way
did that
down to the 29. So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota with the Vikings on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Of course, you got your haters and your doubters.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room?
Oh, you seen that?
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution?
I can't do nothing right, how Matt said. That nigga do, when everybody else do a spin move, they go straight forward. I do a spin move, and they go the other way. That was a perfect game call. And it's short as bullshit again. Got the nigga beat.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Only 2 yards on the carry. That's going to set up a third and long. 3rd and 15 to be exact.
I know. They said you would.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to air one out.
Man, it's wide the fuck open, not hit R1.
Interception. Picked off at the 39. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Here we go now.
Yes.
Blue 90.
Now back to throw. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now they'll run on the draw. And he is tackled inside the 49.
Yeah,
right to
the
the
nigga
35.
done. Let's go.
Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Watch. There goes.
Back to the ground. This time, Cook.
No, I'm
and
the worst.
He'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
Shoulder tear. Not able to come back to the game. Nobody can get DK Dobbins. He's off the market.
Both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Going for the deep ball. This is Cook.
Damn.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
I'm down by 3 touchdowns.
As his guys are in for 6. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. A Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
That's the good thing. Just gotta make the right move.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
The drive starts with a handoff to Adams.
That is so fake.
There, a first down gain of 26 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. While other coaches said, you know something? Until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football. And that might be the direction that they're going to go right now.
And that one falls
he can't catch the ball.
Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Out to his left. And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 20.
They
had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting to drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game.
Where's that guy?
9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They run the counter with Cook. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They run again on first down. Cook. Good burst there.
This nigga did the slow ass spin moves, and yet I still can't strip the ball.
Protect this lead. Give it to the backs. Play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now we've got movement up front, and I think this is going to be on Minnesota.
Take that punk ass back.
Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They were looking good on second down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. Cook following the penalty.
Oh my God, this nigga get turned the wrong way and get a first down. I get turned the wrong way and get a
18 there as the drive will continue.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around with the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. The Vikings on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney.
Yeah, game in. Let's go.
Hurry up, here we go.
Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Fighting to stay upright.
Yeah, save the day then, baby.
Picked off with great anticipation. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys, let's go. Come on, capitalize on this.
Maybe he quit again?
They'll drop to throw. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18.
No, not Titus.
Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back.
No, it's not.
2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
That's
incomplete, but there is a flag down.
Yeah, we'll take it.
A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
I don't be trying to. Shit just don't do what I wanted to do.
They'll go option to the short side. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
And just as you called it after the earlier sack, they set up the screen. And he's got this down to the 35. That's a 1st down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller, since that the screen pass was available, whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
Oh my God, who's she throwing
This
to?
one is incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
I feel you.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Let's go. 319. 319.
On 2nd down, Adams. And able to break.
That's what I'm talking about, Titus. Let's go.
Brought down. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Watch it now, Barney.
On play action, they'll throw. Rolling to his left. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Stokes. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. They'll run it now out of the gun. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look...
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Well, he'll be hit from behind and taken down. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's really a difficult task.
Wow, I like it.
Complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
You can
Charles, thinking back
kiss
to what you
that
said
goodbye.
in the first quarter, that part of the magic elixir for a road victory for these underdogs was going to be winning the turnover battle. Well, they only have one right now. Look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, not exactly playing to the form that I subscribed, right? When you talk about winning that turnover battle, that evens things out, especially for a road team, especially for a team that's an underdog.
And incomplete here
That boy
on third
everywhere.
down. You can tell
Don't
they were
keep
hoping
three.
for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we get
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looked like the Titans were able to recover, and indeed they will keep possession of the ball.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Those short little routes probably going to be open. The defense, they'll let those happen, especially when they can make an inbounds tackle.
Yeah, where's Coach Madden when you need him? He always talked about taking what the defense gives you, but sometimes you have to know when you have to take more. That was one of those situations.
On the left side, it's complete. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Stokes. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it.
What?
Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll make this a second down. He'll look to throw. The Vikings after it.
Who dies
and they
there?
get there for the sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. The Titans on third down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 16.
Let's go! Blue 90! Blue 90!
They're going to look to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It'll be a gain of 4. And it'll be 4th down.
Leopard! Leopard!
Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Now let's go! Blue 90! Blue 90! Over, 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 over!
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Dancing to his left. Now he'll throw deep left. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Out come the Titans now. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. He'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Flushed out right, and he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
Gun! Watch it now, Barney! Detroit!
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Now a desperation throw deep down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? As the scouting report changed, or they're showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
Overcome the defense. I could have came back, just couldn't overcome the shit.
Here we go now. 3-19.
They'll set up to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
There he is.
Near midfield at the 49. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Not much. Getting their ass whooped.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Who? Kane, he's doing.
They'll set up a throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Watch it now, Barney!
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
No, I just seen the same thing. I was like, damn, BB quit again?
The Vikings on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 10. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. He sets to fire deep. Man, it's caught.
Oh, my God, he caught it in 4 people.
And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop the throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
On any first and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
Oh, my God, they made me go backwards.
Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now the final act of this victory, the extra point. The extra point up and good, but this one was decided anyway, as that will be the final in this ball game. The storyline of this one, Charles, no doubt the number 0, zilch, nada. A shutout so hard to do in the NFL.
Accomplishment, because that goes into shutting out an opponent. And how about that 0 on the scoreboard for them?
I played good defense and still lost. 7 interceptions? Nah.
Hey, what's up, gang?
Yeah.
I got that chicken to go. A lot of these was lost. They broke. They think it's my fault. No cost. I want that cost. I'm dripping. I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you. Don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis that's light. Rape in the city that's light. LED look at the light. We the ones don't like. But you look too light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes. I went from filling out kites to putting it in my block. Look what you sweater is drill. Somebody give me a. These ain't like the cops. Gossiping more than a. In jail I had. I make you cut off the. Think that I made it, they can't be my friends, so they wanna be options. If I see them hating and I'm in that spaceship, I'm dropping the top. Act like my beat ain't no happy belated, I'm counting the guap. Who gave you a voice? Who told you your thoughts count? GPS straight to the money. I put my big homie up. The big Mickey Mouse. You posted your at 12 and 8 that night, see how my all over the mansion. Can't sit on my house. I got that chicken to go. A lot of these was they broke, they think it's my fault. No cost. I want that cost. I'm dripping, I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you, don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis that's light. Rape in the city that's light. LED look at the light. We the ones don't like. But you look too light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes.
With me, boy. Your hands in your fingers. Your ears with. Get back, watch you turn to a singer. Get to fighting like this Jerry Springer. All of my. Zit the back that like a popo. Don't do these, they popo. Had a G-Wagon truck turned to Rojo. Find a cable 2 wheels and they. One walk down to Soho. One was black and the other was Mexican. Had a like a pollo. Younger than you with a Maybach. Younger than you with a Bentley. From the got in the gently. Angry and fresh with these. Cause when I was down out of soul had sympathy. But that's how I go when you broke. Now I'm out like mistletoe. This my own. Not gonna lie on these new clones. Then she asked for a loan. Had to laugh, then I told her get gone. Gon' get that me on. Ain't no give me not a thing. So I spend 90K on my ring. You can see all my pen in my watch. Got my ex down and walking around with my hand on my. Cause I'm popping and I know you not. And I know you see just how I'm living. You're not happy with life, so you rockin' Reeboks on treetops, getting walk, got a big Benz like Sasquatch.
At least I'm 2 games up on loss.
A lot of these was lost. They broke, they think it's my fault. No cost. I want that cost. I'm dripping, I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you, don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis that's light. Rape in the city that's light. LED look at the light. We the ones don't like. But you look too light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes. The ops on IG all the time. I dare them go live. Wagyu steak, I dine. 8 ounce 255. I can't get fuck you with. too groovy, you be. If I ain't had love for me, I would've tried to get Nicki Minaj. J-Rock ain't gonna let you slide. Dory ain't gonna let you slide. You king of the city, I don't wanna be a big fish in a small pond. Trying to get across that water. I need fans in Vietnam.
I hate taking that.
You gotta hustle, but you can't stick to the grind. You wasting your time. I need a double a verse. I do it before FaceTime before I get to the club. Look at the line. Money ain't changed my heart, but I'm smarter. I guess it changed my mind. And I take care of my in prison. Don't think it's safe inside. I got that chicken to go. A lot of these was lost. They broke. They think it's my fault. No call. I want that caught. I'm dripping. I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you. Don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light. Rape in the city, that's light. LED, look at the light. We the ones don't like. But you look too light. Why even play with your life?